Hello, dear students. Hello, everyone. Good evening, everyone. So, guys, welcome to 3000 practice problems. So, guys, can you hear me? Can you see me? Are we live now? Just confirm once so that we can start. Can you able to hear me? Okay. Right. So, guys, let me introduce myself. Myself, Praneet Kalyanam. I'm maths educator at Unacademy. I have 10 years of teaching experience in IIT-JEE maths. I have worked in Narayana Chena campus, Hyderabad, and Akash, Bangalore. So I have studied from IIT Roorkee, and this is my referral code, guys. Praneet 10. So if you want to join Plus platform, you can use this referral code to get 10% instant discount. Okay, right. Chalo, then let's start. So in the previous class, we have completed most of the previous questions. So in this class, we'll complete the remaining previous year questions. And in the next class, we'll discuss the 2020 questions, guys. Hello, Swayam. Good evening. Okay, right. The value of k, let k be the integer such that the triangle with vertices has area. Area is given. Area of the triangle is given. Then the orthocenter of this triangle is at what point? So first we need to calculate the k value. So we can calculate the area of the triangle by using the formula. We have a formula. So better if we can use this formula, guys. Delta is equals to 1 by 2 times x1 y1, x2 y2, x3 y3, and again x1 y1. You can use this formula, guys. Why? Because if you use this formula, the calculation is going to be easy. Okay, I'll tell you how we can use this formula. So first point, which is k comma minus 3k, we can substitute in the first row. And then second point 5 comma k, and third point minus k comma 2, and again first point, and then cross multiply this. How we can cross multiply this? K into k minus 5 into minus 3k plus 5 into 2 minus k into k, like this. We can cross multiply it like this and equate it to area. Area he is giving it as 28 square units. So if we equate this, what we get it is 28 is equals to 1 by 2 times. So tell me k square plus 15k, k square plus 15k plus 10 plus k square plus 3k square minus 2k. So from this we can calculate the k value, guys. So when we cross multiply and simplify this, let's see what we get it. So here is there, na, 2017 Praneet. Okay. Priyadarshi, I mentioned, na? Okay. Hello, Amit. Good evening. Swayam, good evening. Right. So if you cross multiply and simplify this, let's see what we get it, guys. K square plus 3k square, which is 5k square, and then 15k minus 2k, which is 12k, 13k, is equals to 56. We are getting it. So now we can solve this quadratic equation. 5k square minus plus 13k minus 56 is equals to 0. So what is the value of k we are getting? K is equals to how much we are getting, guys? Hello, Aniket. Good evening. Partha, good evening. So we can solve the for k value, guys. K is minus 13 plus or minus square root of b square, that is 169 plus 4ac, that is 4 times 5 is 20. 20 times 56 is what? 1120 by 2a. 2a is what? 10. So now let's simplify this. How much we get it, guys? Minus 13 plus or minus. When we add this, how much we get it? 1289 we are getting it. What is the square root of 1289, guys? Plus 28. Okay, it should be plus or minus 28, right? Okay. So are we getting 37? Yes, exactly. You can take plus or minus 28, we can take it. Right, if you substitute this 37 value here, 37 by 10 we are getting it. So when you subtract it, what we get it, guys? K value. Minus 50 by 10. So that is a minus 5 we are getting it. And another one is non-integer. So K value, he is saying integer, guys. K value integer means K should be 5, right? Minus 5, right? Correct. So one possibility we are getting is K is equals to minus 5 we are getting, guys. So obviously that should be the answer. So when you substitute K is equals to minus 5. Now tell me, can we calculate ortho center? Let's take another slide, guys. So answer should be fourth option. Okay, but let's take K is equals to minus 5 as we calculated K value minus 5. And let's take the triangle ABC. So if you substitute K is equals to minus 5, we can able to calculate the vertices. Vertex A is minus 5 comma 15. And vertex B is what? 5 comma minus 5. Vertex C is what? 5 comma 2. So we need to calculate ortho center. To calculate ortho center, we need altitude. So altitude from vertex A to opposite side BC. So we need to calculate this altitude. So for that, can I calculate slope of BC, guys? What is the slope of BC? So if we use y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, so this is a vertical line. As a slope is infinite, so we can say that it is vertical line. So that means this is x equals to 5 line. So what should be this line, guys? It should be y is equals to constant line. Correct? So y is equals to constant means y is equals to 15 we should get it. So but y is equals to 15 is not there in the option. So that's why this k is equals to minus 5 is not correct answer. So let's go back and see where we did mistake. 10 plus k square and 3k square minus 2k, total 5k square plus 13k minus 56 is equals to plus or minus 56 actually here plus or minus 56. So if you solve it, okay, if you take plus, already we have taken plus 56, minus 56 we have taken, so minus 56 is not possible. So if I take plus 56, we're getting under root negative, that is also not possible. So minus 5 should be correct only. So k is equals to minus 5 should be correct only, guys. If I take k is equals to minus 5, vertices are also correct. If these vertices are correct, but answer is not matching. Okay, chalo guys, let's leave this question. Maybe some mistake might be there. So chalo, let's go to the next question. A, B, C, D. These are non-zero numbers, and if the point of intersection of these lines, square of 37 is 1369. Okay, correct. So this is wrong, guys. So this is wrong. That's what we have done it. Square root of 1289 is not 37. That's where we did wrong. Correct. So somewhere the calculation went wrong. That's why we are not getting the answer. Okay. Chalo, let's move to the next one. Yeah. Next one is how much you getting, guys? Point of intersection. If the point of intersection of 4ax plus 2ay plus c is equals to 0 and 5bx plus 2by plus d is equals to 0 lies in the fourth quadrant and is equidistant from two axes. So if it is equidistant from two axes and it in fourth quadrant. So can I take the required point as something like k comma minus k, where k is positive? Can I take it like this? Required point, can I take it as k comma minus k? And substitute here. If you substitute here, what I get it is 4ak minus 2ak plus c is equals to 0. And if you substitute it in the second equation is 5bk minus 2bk plus d is equals to 0. So from these two, can I eliminate k value, guys? Can I eliminate k value? From the first equation, what I get it is k is equals to minus c by 2a, I am getting it. And from the second equation, I am getting k is equals to minus d by 3b, we are getting it. So that's it. If you equate these two, we get the answer. Let's cross multiply this. If you cross multiply this, 3bc is equals to 2ad. That's it. This is a correct answer. Where are we getting this? 3bc is equals to 2ad. Third option, right? Correct. So guys, is it clear? Any doubts in this? So because it is equidistant from both x-axis and y-axis, so we can take the required point as k comma minus k. Why? Because in the fourth quadrant, x coordinate is positive and y coordinate is negative. So we can take it as k comma minus k, where k is positive. And when we substitute these two values, k comma minus k, in both the equations, we are getting two equations. From these two equations, we calculated k value and we are equating it, and we are getting the third option. Okay. Yes, exactly. It is a simple question. So guys, start doing this question. Everyone start doing this question. I will give you 1 minute. Can you do this question, guys? Can you try this question? PS is the median of the triangle with the vertices PQR is given. Then the equation of the line passing through 1 comma minus 1. So let me draw the diagram, guys, so that we get the clarity. Let's take PQR triangle. P is 2 comma 2 and Q is 6 comma minus 1 and R is equals to 7 comma 3. Anyone got the answer, guys? So PS is the median of the triangle. So this is a PS. So this is the median of the triangle. So then the equation of the line passing through 1 comma 1 and parallel to PS. So it's a very simple question, guys. We just need to calculate a slope of PS. So for that, I just calculating midpoint of QR. So midpoint of QR, if I calculate, am I getting 13 by 2 comma 1? Okay. Once I got the midpoint, can I calculate the slope of PS? Slope of PS is how much, guys? By using the formula y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, if we use it. So tell me how much we get it. Minus 9 by 2, which is a minus 2 by 9. Slope of this line, we are getting minus 2 by 9. So what is the answer, Sachin? Option B you are getting, Harsh. Okay, let's check it, guys. So required line slope also minus 2 by 9. So can I take the required line should be equals to 2x plus 9y is equals to some constant k. But in the options, if you observe, the only option B is containing this 2x plus 9y, guys. Only option B is having the slope minus 2 by 9. So we can directly say that option B is the answer. But if you want to calculate k, what you can do is you can substitute this 1 comma minus 1 here. If you substitute this 1 comma minus 1 here, you can able to calculate the k value. So tell me, what is the value of k we are getting? So k is equals to minus 7, we are getting it. If you substitute k is equals to minus 7, we get the second option. Isn't it easy, guys? Right, exactly. Option B is correct. Harsh, Priyadarshi, Aniket, Mighty. Yes, you're right, guys. Chalo, let's move to the next one. Yeah, this is the next question, guys. Start doing this question. X coordinate of incenter of the triangle that has coordinate midpoints of the sides. So sides midpoint is given. Sides midpoint is given, guys. Otherwise, you can locate it in a XY plane also. That is also fine. Why? Because all these are known points only. So what you can do is you take x-axis, y-axis. This is x-axis, and then y-axis. So one point is at 1, 0. Let's take this point at 1, 0. Point A is equals to 1, 0. And there is another point B at 0, 1. And there is a point C. C is at 1, 1. So isn't it a right angle triangle? Yes, it's a right angle triangle. But what he is saying is these are the midpoints of which triangle he is asking. So these are the midpoints of which triangle. So that means we can say it like this, guys. If you know the midpoints of a sides of a triangle, we can calculate the vertices by using simple technique. I'll tell you the technique. So let's take a triangle like this, A, B, C, and he is giving the midpoints. Midpoints of the sides, he is giving it as 0, 1 and 1, 1 and 1, 0. Then what we can do is to calculate A. Suppose if you take these are PQR. Suppose let's take these are PQR. Then vertex A we can write it as vertex A is equals to P plus Q minus R, guys. Same way, vertex B is P plus R minus Q. Same way, vertex C is equals to Q plus R minus P. So if you calculate by using this formula, P plus Q minus R is 2 minus 0 and 0. 2, 0 we're getting it. Same way, vertex C we can calculate. Vertex C is 0, 2 we are getting it. And vertex B also we can calculate. P plus R. So 0, 0 we're getting it. Okay, we calculated all the 3 vertices. Oh, good, Sangeet, very good. Okay, good. So guys, once we got the vertices, can I calculate the x coordinate of incenter, x coordinate of the incenter? But what is the formula to calculate incenter, guys? Incenter is equals to ax1 plus bx2 plus cx3 by a plus b plus c, comma ay1, comma by2, comma cy3 by a plus b plus c. This is the formula, right? But we need only x coordinate. So let's calculate x coordinate. So when we calculate x coordinate, so here what is a, guys? A is the distance between B and C. A is equals to 2 and B is equals to how much? B is equals to 2 root 2 and C is equals to how much, guys? C is the distance between these 2 points, again 2. So substitute all these values here. So if you substitute all these values here, A into A is what? 2 into opposite vertex x coordinate, which is 2, plus B into B is what? 2 root 2 into opposite x coordinate, plus C into C is what? 2 into opposite x coordinate 0 by A plus B plus C. A plus B plus C is 4 plus 2 root 2. Okay, that's what we're getting. So now let's simplify this. As we need only x coordinate, we are just calculating x coordinate. So when we simplify this, how much we get it, guys? Are we getting like 4 by 4 plus 2 root 2? So this you can simplify it. 2 by 2 plus root 2. So if you want, you can rationalize it, guys. You can multiply and divide with 2 minus root 2. If I do that, numerator is like 2 minus root 2 into 2. Denominator is like 2. 2 get cancelled. And are we getting 2 minus root 2? Yes. So what is the answer? Second option is the answer. Correct. Takuranuj Bhatti, you're right. Shayantan, Abhinav, yes, you're right, guys. Okay, right. Yeah, next question. This is 2011 question. A straight line L through the point 3 comma minus 2 is inclined at an angle 60 degrees to this line. If L also intersect x-axis, then the equation of L is. Okay, right. So we can take it this way. This is x-axis and y-axis. And there is a line root 3x plus y is equals to 1, guys. What is the slope of this line? Slope of this line is 120 degrees. I mean minus root 3. If you calculate the slope of this, so it is passes through the point 0 comma 1 and passes through the point 1 by root 3 comma 0. So it should be like this, and this angle is how much, guys? This angle is 120 degrees. Is it correct? Right, this is a given line, and we need to make a line which is making an angle 60 degrees with this line. 60 degrees with this line and passes through 3 comma minus 2. Okay, so 60 degrees with this line means it should be parallel to y-axis. Why? Because this angle is 60 degrees only. How can I say that this angle is 60? One second, guys. One second. Right, we can say, see, this is 30 degrees and this is 60 degrees. Can I say it like this? So, oh, one second. I am doing mistake here. So reverse, right? These are reverse. Whatever I am saying is, yes, reverse. So this is 60 degrees and this is 30 degrees. So all horizontal lines, can I say that all horizontal lines are making 60 degrees with this line? But it has to intersect x-axis, guys. Horizontal line will never intersect x-axis. Correct or not? Horizontal line will never intersect x-axis. So whatever we are getting here, horizontal line, should be wrong. So that's why we can't take this horizontal line. Why? Because it has to intersect x-axis. It has to intersect x-axis means compulsory. It has to be other than horizontal line. Other than horizontal line means we can't take this. Then what we can take is, we should take it something like this, as it is a passes through 3 comma minus 2. 3 comma minus 2 is somewhere here, guys. 3 comma minus 2. So compulsory, it should be something like this, where this angle is 60 degrees. This angle is 60 degrees means what should be this angle, guys? Why? Because if you take a line with this angle is 60 degrees, this angle is 60 degrees. So we can say that the required slope of the line is equals to root 3. Without using any formula, we can say that required line should make an angle 60 degrees with x-axis. So as a required line slope, we calculated root 3. In the options where we are having root 3 slope, guys. So option D is not possible. Option C, slope is 1 by root 3. Option A, slope is minus root 3. Only option B is having slope root 3. That's it. That is the answer. Option B is correct. Okay. So one possibility is slope should be 0. Slope should be 0 means it is not at all intersecting x-axis. So if slope is equals to root 3, then it is fine. Okay. Right. Yeah, this is the next question we have. So guys, start doing this question. Locus of orthocenter of the triangle formed by these 3 lines. 1 plus p into x minus py plus p into 1 plus p is equals to 0. 1 is x-axis. You didn't understand the previous question, huh? This question or previous question, Ayush? So we need to calculate a line. We need to calculate a line passes through the point 3 comma minus 2 and making an angle 60 degrees. This angle is 60 degrees. See, total angle is 120. This angle is 60 means this angle is how much? This angle is 60 only, right? Understood now? See, this red color line is given which is making an angle 120 degrees. This total is 120 degrees and this is 60 degrees he is giving it. So obviously this one should be 60 degrees only, right? Correct now? Understood? This is a given line. Given line is making an angle 120 degrees and this angle is 60 degrees. What does that mean? This angle should be 60 degrees only, right? So slope we calculated. Slope we are getting it as 60 degrees. Slope is equals to 60 degrees only for the second option. Okay, right. Let's move to the next one, guys. Yeah, this is the next question we have. Locus of orthocenter of the triangle formed by these two lines and y is equals to 0. So what is it, guys? Tell me. So very easily we can calculate the point of intersections, guys. When we trying to solve this equation, one line equation is given as y is equals to 0. If you substitute y is equals to 0 here, these are vertex A, B, C. How much you getting? Okay, right. So, and this line is given as 1 plus p into x minus py plus p into 1 plus p is equals to 0. And another line is 1 plus q into x minus qy plus q into 1 plus q is equals to 0. This is another line. But see, when we are trying to solve these two equations, how much we getting, guys? When we try to solve these two equations, how much we get it? Yeah, today half an hour early we started. Right, otherwise you substitute y is equals to 0 here. If you substitute y is equals to 0 here, what do we get it, guys? 1 plus p get cancelled and we getting minus p we get it. So x coordinate minus p, y coordinate 0. And same way here, if you substitute y is equals to 0 here, same thing we are getting it, minus q comma 0 we are getting it. Correct? And same way, can we solve these two equations? Given two equations, can we solve it? Correct. So base is y is equals to 0, guys. Base is y is equals to 0 means its altitude compulsory it should be perpendicular to y is equals to 0. Perpendicular to y is equals to 0 means x equals to constant. Correct. X should be equals to constant. Clear or not? So x is constant. So can I calculate this x coordinate of this point A? So if I can calculate x coordinate of point of intersection of these two lines, we'll get the answer. Clear now? Correct? Right, exactly. So the point of intersection of these two lines should be lying on this line. Compulsory, it should be lying on this line. So let's equate the point of intersection. Let's find out the x coordinate and substitute here. If you substitute x coordinate here, that should be always constant. Calculate x coordinate of this and substitute here. We get the x coordinate. That's it. Very simple, guys. Why? Because base is fixed. Base is y is equals to 0. Okay. So compulsory altitude should be a vertical line. Altitude vertical line means x equals to constant. X equals to constant means when we try to solve x coordinate of these two lines, when we try to solve x coordinate, we'll get that k. So k is nothing but point of intersection of these two lines x coordinate. That's it. So that is a locus of altitude. Locus of altitude is nothing but orthocenter is lying on altitude only. So we can say that altitude will be lying on that straight line. So we can say that fourth option is the answer. Is it clear, guys? Any doubts? Anyone has any doubts? Okay, right. Chalo, let's move to the next one. Yeah, this is the next one, guys. 3 points are given OPQ. OPQ be the vertices of triangle OPQ. The point R inside triangle OPQ is such that the triangle OPR, PQR, OQR are of equal area. Then the coordinates of R is how much? Okay. So let's take it this way. So let's take a triangle OPQ. This is OPQ. So guys, O is given as 0, 0 and P is given as 3, 4 and Q is given as 6, 0 and we need to find a point R inside the triangle in such a way that OPR triangle, so this triangle and PQR triangle. So all these three triangles, first triangle, second triangle, third triangle, all these three triangles area is same means can I say that R is a centroid of triangle OPQ? Can I say it like this? Why? Because the only point inside OPQ which makes the three triangles equal area is centroid, guys. So indirectly he is asking us to calculate the centroid. So what is the centroid of this triangle? If I calculate centroid of this triangle, centroid Z is equals to x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3. If I do that, 3 plus 6, 0 plus 3 plus 6 by 3, comma 0 plus 4 plus 0 by 3. So how much we get it? Are we getting third option? Are we getting 3 comma 4 by 3? Correct? Is it clear, guys? So if R is a centroid of triangle OPQ, if you join vertices with centroid, we'll get three triangles. So all these three triangles will have same area. Correct? Next question. Orthocenter of the triangle with vertices 0, 0, 3, 4, 4, 0. So three vertices are given. One vertex is 0, 0. Another vertex is 4, 0. Another vertex is 3, 4. So we need to calculate the orthocenter of this triangle. Very simple, guys. You just see this is x-axis. This is y is equals to 0. So compulsory altitude. Altitude should be x equals to constant, but it is passes through the point 3, 4, x equals to 3. So compulsory centroid should lie on this line x equals to 3. Orthocenter should lie on this line x equals to 3. That's why you can observe every option is containing x coordinate 3. Okay. Now we need to calculate one more altitude. How to calculate one more altitude, guys? Let's calculate the slope of this line. Slope of this line is how much, guys? Slope of this line is going to be 0 minus 4 by 4 minus 3, 1. Slope of this line is minus 4. Then what will be the slope of altitude passes through this point? Can I say that slope of this should be 1 by 4 because these two are perpendicular? Now can I calculate equation of this line? X minus 4y is equals to 0 because it is passes through origin. And already we calculated x coordinate, guys. What is the x coordinate? X coordinate is 3. Why? Because any point should be 3 comma something. So x coordinate I calculated. X coordinate you substitute here. If you substitute x coordinate here, what we get it? 3 minus 4y is equals to 0. So from this y is equals to 3 by 4 we are getting it. So is it third option, guys? Correct now? 26th question, is it third option or not? Gautam, clear? So tell me, guys. We just calculated two altitudes and we are trying to solve this. That's it. Very simple. Yeah. Next question. Number of integer values of m for which the x coordinates of point of intersection of lines is also integer. X coordinate integer. So can I calculate x coordinate first? To calculate x coordinate, we need to eliminate y. So to eliminate y, what I need to do is in place of y, we need to substitute this mx plus 1. If I do that, in place of y, if I substitute mx plus 1, I can able to eliminate y value. Okay, I eliminated y value. But our aim is to calculate x coordinate. X coordinate is an integer he is saying. So x equals to how much we getting, guys? Am I getting 5 by 3 plus 4m? So he is saying x equals to integer and m is also integer. So what are the possible values of x and m, guys? Let's take m value. M value can keep substituting different values. Can I substitute m is equals to minus 1? If I substitute x equals to minus 1, how much I am getting it? Am I getting x equals to minus 5? Am I getting? Yes. If I substitute m is equals to minus 2, 5 by 3 minus 8 minus 5. Yes, still we are getting integer only. So any other possibilities? Any other possibilities other than minus 1 and minus 2? That's it, right? M is equals to m is equals to minus 1 we substituted. And we are getting x equals to minus 5. M is equals to minus 2 we substituted and x equals to minus 1. Yeah, these are the two possibilities we are getting it. That's what he is asking. How many number of integer values of m? So 2 integer values of m we are getting it. Correct now? So first option should be the answer, guys. Right. The next question, 28th question. A straight line through the point 0, 0 meets the parallel lines at points P and Q respectively. Then the point O divides the line segment PQ in which ratio? See, two parallel lines are there. So these two parallel lines, I can take it this way. These are not in standard form. I'll take it in a standard form. One line is 4x plus 2y is equals to 9 and another line is 4x plus 2y is equals to minus 12. We can write it like this. And what he is saying, in between there is an origin. In between origin is there. So what he is saying is, then the point O divides PQ. So a straight line passes through O. So we can take it something like this. And it is intersecting at P and Q. So what is OP by OQ he is asking. OP by OQ is how much? You can take any point, right? Can I take any line equation? Passes through origin. Can I take y is equals to x? Clear? So I can take any straight line passes through origin. So I can take y is equals to x, guys. If you substitute y is equals to x, I can able to calculate q. If you substitute y is equals to x here, 9 by 6, which is 3 by 2, 3 by 2, I can calculate. And if I substitute here, y is equals to x, if I substitute here, am I getting minus 2, minus 2? Yes, I am getting minus 2, minus 2. Correct now? So once we got these points, can I calculate OP? OP and OQ, can I calculate it? So OP by OQ, I am getting it as OP. Okay, one second. P and Q. Which line is P and which line is Q? First line is P, second line is Q, guys. This is P and this is Q. Reverse I calculated. So this is P and this is Q. First line it is P, second line it is Q. Okay. Right. So when we calculate OP, OP is how much we're getting it? Square root of 9 by 4 plus 9 by 4. And here how much we're getting, guys? We're getting 4 plus 4. So now let's simplify this. You get the answer. So tell me how much you're getting it. So here 9 by 2, which is 3 by root 2 by 2 root 2. So if you simplify this, 3 by 4 I am getting it. So 3 by 4 is the answer. Option B is the answer, guys. Is it clear? Any doubts in this? Right. Chalo, let's move to the next question. Yeah, this is the next question. In center of the triangle with vertices. Vertices are given, then what is the incenter? Same method guys, already we have done one problem on Incenter. Let's take vertices A, B, C. A is given as 1 comma root 3, B is given as 0 comma 0, and C is given as 2 comma 0. And we can calculate small a, distance between these 2 points is 2, and we can calculate small c, which is 2 units, and distance between these two we can calculate, which is equals to 2. What does that mean guys? Isn't it equivalent triangle? For equivalent triangle, incenter and circumcenter is same. Incenter and centroid is same, right? Instead of calculating incenter, can I calculate centroid? Instead of why? Because as it is a equilateral triangle, centroid and incenter coincide. So instead of calculating incenter, I will calculate centroid. So, but what is the centroid formula? x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. So how much we getting it? Are we getting 1 comma 1 by root 3? Is it fourth option is correct? Any doubts in this? Okay, next question. 2013 question. A ray of light along x plus root 3 y is equals to root 3 gets reflected upon reaching x-axis. The equation of the reflected ray. Let's take x-axis and y-axis. So reflected ray is a ray of light along x plus root 3y is equals to root 3. This is the incident ray guys. Incident ray is passes through the point 0 comma 1 and then root 3 comma 0. So somewhere here root 3 comma 0. So the incident ray is coming like this. Incident ray is coming like this, and it's get reflected on x-axis. On x-axis it is getting reflected. Right. So what is the slope of this line? What is the slope of the incident ray? Incident ray is given as x plus root 3y is equals to root 3. So when we calculate slope, how much we getting is? Slope is equals to how much we getting it? Are we getting minus 1 by root 3? That means, what is the total angle guys? Total angle is how much? Total angle is equals to 120 degrees or 150 degrees. 150 degrees guys. Total angle is 150 degrees. That means this angle is 30 degrees. If this angle is 30 degrees, then this angle also 30 degrees. So that means the slope of this reflected ray is equals to 1 by root 3. Correct? So if slope is 1 by root 3 and it is a passes through this particular point, so we just calculated the slope and the point. So can I calculate the required line equation? What is it? Y minus y1 is equals to slope into x minus x1. Now cross multiply it, you will get the answer. Root 3y is equals to x minus root 3, which is second option. So second option is the answer. So tomorrow 3 to 4:30 you want, huh? Okay, right, sure. Sure. 3 to 4:30. Right, next question. The point P is given. I think here minus should be there, right? I think minus is missed. And here also minus is missed. Alright, so comma is missed here. So minus sine beta minus alpha, comma minus cos beta. Okay, right. These are the 3 points he has given. And what he is saying, P lies on the line segment RQ. Q lies on the line segment PR. R lies on the line segment QP. And PQR are non-collinear. Right. So guys, tell me, can we take any values, guys? Can we take alpha, beta, gamma, alpha, beta, theta? Can we take something like 30 degrees, 30 degrees, 30 degrees? Can I take it like this? Let's take any example. Alpha is equals to beta is equals to theta is equals to 30 degrees. You take it. Pi by 6 you take it. So if we substitute all these values here, let's see what we get. So guys, in the next class, we'll do 2020 questions, okay? So next class is going to be on Wednesday, guys. Wednesday, same time. So tell me, what is P we are getting it? So the point P we are getting, like, when we substitute both alpha and beta same, here we're getting 0. And here we're getting a minus root 3 by 2, okay? And what about Q we are getting it? Q is 1 we are getting it. Sine beta is 1 by 2 we are getting it. And what about R, guys? R is how much we getting it? Cos pi by 6 is root 3 by 2. And yeah, this is 0. So tell me, guys, all these 3 points, they are collinear or not? How to check whether they are collinear or not? Is there any condition for 3 points to be collinear? Any condition? So we can use this condition, guys. y2 minus y1, slope we are equating it. y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1 is equals to y3 minus y2 by x3 minus x2. We can use this formula. Slope condition, we can use it. Correct. Slope should be same. Area 0. Anything is fine. So now if we use this condition here, so tell me what we get. y2 minus y1, that is 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 by x2 minus x1, that is 1 minus 0, is equals to y3 minus y2. y3 minus y2 is 0 minus 1 by 2 by x3 minus x2. x3 minus x2 is what? Root 3 by 2 minus x3 minus x2, right? 1. Yeah. So now if you cross multiply this, 1 by 2 plus root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2 minus 1, is it equals to minus 1 by 2, guys? No, right? So this is not satisfying, guys. Condition for collinearity is not satisfying. So that means they are not collinear. So option D is correct. Correct. So we are trying to check whether they are collinear or not, but they are not collinear. That's why this equation is not satisfying. So we can say that they are non-collinear points. If they are non-collinear, automatically first 3 options is going to be wrong. Okay. Okay, next question, 2001 question. PQR is given. Then the equation of the bisector of angle PQR. Angle PQR bisector we need to calculate. So let's take a triangle PQR. So let's take it this way. PQR. And the points are given as minus 1 comma 0, 0 comma 0, and this is a 3 comma 3 root 3. So we need to calculate angular bisector and angular bisector of PQR. So this angular bisector we need to calculate. So let's say it is intersecting at D. So can I say that PD by DR is equals to PQ by QR? Do we have this formula? That means internal angular bisector divides the opposite sides in the ratio PQ is to QR. PQ can we calculate? PQ is 1. QR is what? QR is 9 plus 27, 36, which is 6. So it is in the ratio 1:6, guys. So can we calculate the point D, which divides the internal ratio? We can use it. Previous question you are asking, huh? Previous question, Priyansh. Previous question, what you can do is, we can calculate the ratio, guys. The ratio at which P divides RQ. If it is positive, it is dividing internally. If it is negative, it is dividing externally, like that. Okay. So can we use internal division? So answer, what is the answer, guys? So the ratio we are getting it. The ratio is 1:6. Then can I calculate vertex coordinates D if we use division formula? mx2 plus nx1 by m plus n, comma, same, m y2 plus n x1 by m plus n. So tell me, what is this point, guys? Is it -3/7? Is it 3√3/7? So compulsory angular bisector should passes through this point, guys. So which of the following options passes through this point? Clearly we can verify it. Is it third option? Yes, correct. Third option is correct, guys. All the options are passes through origin, and it should passes through the point D also. If you substitute point D in the options, only option C is satisfying. That's it. Option C is correct. Okay. Yes. Chalo, let's move to the next one. Yeah, this is 2019 questions. I think yesterday in the previous session we didn't discuss this question, right? A triangle has a vertex at 1, 2, and the midpoints of the two sides through it are -1, 1, 2, 3. Then the centroid of this triangle. Okay, what he gave is, there is a triangle. So one vertex he has given. One vertex is 1, 2, and the midpoints of the two sides through it. So midpoint of this is given as -1, 1, and the midpoint of this side is given as 2, 3. Then the centroid of this triangle. Very easy question, guys. How this easy question? We got it in 2019. Isn't it easy question? A is given, B is given, C. So A is given and midpoint of AB, midpoint of AC is in. Can I calculate B, guys? Why? Because midpoint of AB should be -1, 1. So can I say it as something like -3, 0? And the same way, can I calculate vertex C? Vertex C, midpoint of A and C is 2, 3. So can I calculate vertex C? Isn't it 3, 4? Yes. Now calculate the centroid of ABC. Very simple. Centroid of ABC is going to be x1 plus x2 plus x3 by 3, comma, y1 plus y2 plus y3 by 3. Simple. So how much are we getting it, guys? Are we getting 1/3, 2? Yes. So second option is the answer. Harsh, you are right. You're in 11th, just started preparation. Okay, you're in plus. You're in 11th only, right? You have enough time. SK Saad. You have enough time. Okay, so don't worry about your rank. Start preparing well. Work hard. Definitely you'll get 10,000. You'll get 5,000 rank also. If you work hard, definitely you'll get good rank. Huh? Why you're worrying? You have enough time. Okay, so more than 1 year you have. So enough time you have. So start working hard. Definitely you can get good rank. Okay. Right. Yes, this is the next question we have. This is also 2019 question. So these set of lines such that 3p plus 2q plus 4r. What does that mean, guys? We can convert this equation. We can convert this equation as p into 3 by 4 plus q into 2 by 4 plus r is equals to 0. Can I say that this straight line is always passes to the point 3 by 4 comma 2 by 4? Can I say it like this? All these lines are concurrent. That means passes through the fixed point, right? All these lines are passes through the fixed point. Fixed point 3 by 4 comma 1 by 2. Can I say it like this? All these are concurrent lines, family of lines. Official game Heath Kenny. Don't send these many messages, man. First of all, you should not send these many messages. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's move to the next one. This is the next question. कितना MCQ करना चाहिए किसी भी टॉपिक को मास्टर करने के लिए? Questions doesn't matter, guys. You need to learn the concept first. You need to learn the basics and you need to learn the concepts and learn the problem solving techniques. Okay. That's important. Number of questions doesn't matter. Maybe you do 50, 60, 100, 100, 200, whatever it is. Your concept should be clear and your basic should be clear. Till then, you need to solve the problems. So two sides of a rhombus are along these two lines, and if its diagonals intersect at these points, then which of the following is a vertex of this rhombus? Okay. So two sides of a rhombus is given. So let's take this as a rhombus, and this side he has given as x minus y plus 1 is equals to 0, and this side he has given 7x minus y minus 5 is equals to 0. Adjacent sides are given. How can we say that they are adjacent? Obviously they are not opposite, right? If they are opposite, they should be parallel, right? Opposite sides in a rhombus are parallel, so compulsory they should be adjacent only. And the diagonals are intersecting at minus 1 comma minus 2. Okay, chalo, let's take these diagonals. We know that diagonals are perpendicular in rhombus. They are perpendicular and they are meeting at a point. This particular point is given as minus 1 comma minus 2. Okay, let's see, can I calculate this particular point, guys? If I solve these two lines, we get this particular point, right? If I solve these two lines, how much we getting it? Subtract it, na? So x equals to 1 we are getting it. X equals to 1 and y is equals to 2, na? Yes, 1 comma 2. Okay, we got this point. Correct. 1 comma 2 we are getting it, na? Harshia. Right. So now can I calculate this particular point? Diagonals bisect each other, na? Diagonals bisect each other. So can we calculate this point? Is it minus 3 comma minus 6? So is it there? No, it is not there. Okay, right. Okay, that's okay, no problem. So can I calculate the diagonal, guys? This diagonal can I calculate? One diagonal can I calculate? This diagonal equation I can calculate. This diagonal equation is very simple. Why? Because it is passes through these many points. So I can calculate the slope. I can calculate first. Slope is what, guys? y2 minus 1 by y1 by x2 minus x1. Slope is 2, na? Is it slope of this line is equals to 4 by 2, which is 2. Okay, slope is 2. That means what is the equation of this diagonal, guys? Isn't it 2x minus y is equals to 0? Yes. Then what about this equation, guys? This equation is what? It should be perpendicular. Why? Because the diagonals are perpendicular. So can I say that this line is x plus 2y is equals to, substitute this particular point, minus 1 minus 4 which is minus 5. Okay. Now if I solve these two lines, we'll get this point, right? Okay, let's take it as A, B, C and D. A and C we know it. Can I calculate point D, guys? Can I calculate point D? Why? Because if you solve these two lines, can I calculate point D? So tell me, subtract it. 3y, 3y minus 1 is equals to minus 5. So subtract. If you subtract these two equations, 2y minus of minus y, 3y minus 1 is equals to minus 5. So from this, y is equals to minus 4 by 3. So you can see the options, guys. There is no minus 4 by 3. There is no minus 4 by 3. So automatically we can say that this is not going to be the answer. No, this is not the answer. So let's calculate B, guys. So this line and this line, solve these two lines. 7x minus y minus 5 is equals to 0 and x plus 2y is equals to minus 5. Let's solve these two. If I solve these two, what I get it, guys? Let's add these two equations. If I add these two equations, 8x plus y is equals to 0. So which of the following options are lying on the line 8x plus y is equals to 0? Very simple. Third option is there now already. Only third option is there. That's it. Third option is a correct answer. Yes, Lakshman, you are right. Perfect, guys. Everyone understood how I am calculating. If I solve these two equations, I am getting point B as 1 by 3 comma minus 8 by 3. That's it. That is the answer. Is it clear? So guys, that's it for today. So I think we have completed almost all previous year questions except 2020. In the next session, that is day after tomorrow, Wednesday, coming Wednesday, as we'll have classes on every Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So next class going to be on Wednesday, guys. On Wednesday, we'll discuss 2020 problems. Okay, right. Chalo, guys. Take care then, and see you in the next class.